If you have a really powerful, repeatable swing and you emphasize control when you're looking for new irons, then Callaway thinks that this iron, the updated XForge, could be just the iron that you've been looking for. Now, as you might recall, last summer, Callaway brought out a number of different Apex AI irons, and those clubs are designed to blend forgiveness and ball speed with enhanced feel and control. This year, however, with the release of the updated version of XForge, this now is much more about control and feel, precision. Callaway with the XForge iron is aiming squarely at better players. You will see this iron on the PGA Tour, the LPGA. This is the kind of club at the recreational level that might be in the bag of somebody who is going to win your club championship, who contends and plays in regional tournament play. Collegiate players are going to be looking at XForge because of the way that it's built and what it's designed to do. Okay, so let's get into it. The Callaway XForge for 2025 is made from one single billet of 1020 carbon steel. This is one piece of metal that has been forged into the shape that you're going to see right here. There are no hidden pieces of tungsten. There's no hollow body construction. There's no exotic material that's been put into here. Everything about this iron comes from that one single billet of 1020 carbon steel to enhance the feel and to really amplify the moment of impact and all the sensations that are created by that. It has a very short blade length, a thin top line, a relatively narrow sole that does have some unique features to it, and marginally, really little offset. Now, about that sole, the sole has a little bit of a pre-wear or a buffering, almost like a C-taper kind of thing, if we're going to talk wedges, that's designed into the front of the sole. And then there is a middle section, and then you sort of get into trailing edge relief. This sole construction has become very popular with Callaway, and it originated actually in Japan. So what you find in a lot of Asian courses is a type of turf that actually perches up the golf ball, and Callaway designed this type of sole long ago to really handle those types of conditions, but they found that it actually works really well, especially for elite ball strikers and elite players in a number of different instances, especially when they're playing on relatively tight fairways. That leading edge relief and that slight little beveling out right in here in the sole really helps to quicken the pace and the speed of the club as it works its way through the turf. You hear really accomplished players say it gets in and out of the dirt quickly. This sole is designed to do that. And when you're talking about a really accomplished, better player cavity back iron, that's exactly what they're looking for. Really enhanced turf interaction. Now, yes, there is some degree of perimeter weighting that you can see right here, this cavity back design. And there's a large piece of mass that's been put right back here behind where you're going to ideally be making impact and contact with the ball in the back of the face. That, again, is to magnify or enhance the sensation of feel. By putting more mass here, it amplifies feel. The more mass you put on the perimeter in the heel and the toe, the more you're going to be enhancing stability, boosting up the MOI. And as you can see, there's precious little to be found in this updated version of XForge. But again, you have to remember who this club is designed for. If you add more perimeter weighting and increase the MOI, the ball inherently is going to want to fly straighter. This club is designed for players who want to be able to move the ball from right to left to right, up, down, to control the golf ball using spin and using their skill. Less accomplished golfers are looking for straight. Really good golfers are looking to try and be able to move the ball the way that they want to with their swing. Now, if all of these player enhancing type features sound a little bit intimidating, if you don't think that really this is going to be an iron that you're going to be able to use well out on the golf course, there is an XForge Max that Callaway is also producing that is simply a larger version of this XForge model. It has a longer blade length, a little bit thicker top line, a little bit wider sole, but all of the features and benefits that are designed into this are present in XForge Max, except it's just going to be a little bit larger club. It is still forged from a single billet of 1020 carbon steel, however, so you are going to get the same type of feel with XForge Max that you're going to get with the standard XForge. So where in Callaway's lineup does XForge land in terms of playability, in terms of forgiveness, related to other irons that Callaway has in its lineup? Well, obviously the MB, the muscle back blade, is going to be the pinnacle, if you will, of the player enhancing feel type irons. It's going to be the one that, again, is going to be found in several different PGA Tour and LPGA Tour level bags, DP World Tour bags. XForge is going to line up actually much more closely to the Apex CB, the cavity back, again, which sort of makes sense. This is a cavity back iron. That is going to be a forged product that has a little bit of perimeter weighting, but really, again, with that blade length and that thin top line and offset, it's designed for really accomplished golfers. If you want to compare the XForge to something, for example, like Apex Pro, you have to remember Apex Pro is a hollow body construction. So that's going to mean that it's going to really be designed to enhance ball speed and provide players with much more distance than something like XForge is going to. You're really talking about two very different constructions, and while they are potentially aimed at somewhat similar players, the player that's going to be going for XForge, again, is all about control, is all about being able to control spin, control flight, control distance using their own skill. Whereas when you get into Apex Pro, it inherently wants to amplify ball speed that much more. The other thing to remember about Apex Pro is it does have urethane microspheres on the inside of that hollow body head, which are going to dampen vibration and try and enhance sound and feel using a multi-material construction. You're not going to get this with XForged. XForge, again, 100% one-piece 1020 carbon steel. So if you have a powerful and repeatable swing, or you're a low handicap player who really wants all the control and the feel that you can get, you might want to talk to a good custom fitter about the new Callaway XForged iron.